Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter and this is your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Wednesday, June 26th. As a warm front lifts northeast out of Utah and Nevada today, we are tracking the potential for some stronger thunderstorms this afternoon and evening, but beyond that, a cold front moving through on Thursday, bringing some strong winds and cooler temperatures. I'll be breaking that down for you this morning. Key points we're going to focus on today. Again, a Pacific trough moves in today. We're going to get the warm front today, cold front tomorrow. What this means for us is some isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms possible, with stronger storms capable of producing some gusty outflows, small hail, and heavy rain. Strong winds will also be expected on Thursday as a cold front progresses east, bringing in some cooler and drier air to finish out the work week. But beyond that, we're looking at a warmer weekend ahead, so again, brief cool down Thursday, Friday, warming up for the weekend as another Pacific system moves onshore around that Sunday, Monday time frame, another round of precipitation and strong winds. Quick look at satellite for you this morning shows that warm front lifting northeast. It'll be mostly cloudy as you're headed out the door this morning, but as far as decreasing clouds towards midday today, will help to get some sunshine out there, generate some instability for those thunderstorms for this afternoon and evening. And a look at the bigger picture for you guys. So again, here's that low pressure currently off the coast. That's going to be moving onshore here over the next couple of days, and with that moving onshore tonight into tomorrow, driving a cold front through our region as it passes to our north through western Canada and northern Idaho. Weather with Scott look for your next 5 days. Today's main focus will be around showers and thunderstorms. We're expecting those region-wide, and again, not everyone will see those strong storms, but keep an eye on radars, have a way to receive alerts. We'll be keeping you updated later today on that. But for Thursday, we're expecting some stronger winds, some slight chances for showers and storms continuing, but overall, progressively drier air building in from the west, so you may see a few storms out there on Thursday, but a lot less than what we're going to see today. For Friday and Saturday, cooler weather on Friday, followed by some warmer weather on Saturday, but some nice quiet weather for a change. Actually, some lighter winds building in here, at least for the last several days. But then again, for Sunday, our next system gets to move in with some stronger winds across the Snake Plain region, but we're tracking that as we get closer to that date on the 30th. Watches, warnings, and advisories do have a high wind watch in effect for portions of the upper Snake Plain, Arco, Mud Lake Desert, and up towards the Clark County region, and that'll be going into effect for tomorrow morning through tomorrow evening. Here's a look at those strongest wind gusts we saw yesterday. Gusts ranged about 30 to 50 miles an hour. Again, strongest where we'd expected out towards INL, Arco, Mud Lake area. And here's a look at the Storm Prediction Center Day 1 outlook for today. Has our entire region in a general risk for thunderstorms. But in addition to that, breaking down probability-wise, we do have shown here is the HREF model. This shows about a 50 to 80% chance of thunderstorms across our entire region. And with that, I'll be breaking down some timing for you as we head into later today. So if you're looking at radar this morning, we are seeing a couple showers beginning to work in north out of Utah. Those are expected to begin to lift northeast. Again, mostly showers, maybe an embedded thunderstorm or two, but best chances for thunderstorms will be this afternoon. So it's between about 12 and 4 o'clock is where we'll start to see storms begin to pick up in intensity. Again, mostly cloudy skies will suppress the instability this morning, but we are expecting some increasing sunshine, especially this afternoon and evening, and that'll help to get these thunderstorms going for about 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock time frame. And by 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock tonight, we're still seeing some strong thunderstorm potential continuing across central and eastern Idaho, with that decreasing as we head after midnight. Just some isolated storms possible for Thursday, particularly southeast of the Snake Plain. But beyond that, for your Thursday, mostly dry conditions. Can't rule out some isolated activity along the Montana, Wyoming, Utah border regions, but should be mostly dry for Thursday, with the focus shifting to strong winds. And here's a look at the HREF model probability of winds greater than 34 miles an hour. This is one helpful tool I like to use from the HREF, and you can see that highlighted there in the blue. It's going to be where we're expecting the main corridor of action today. So if you're anywhere in the Snake Plain, Magic Valley, Central Mountains down into the Great Basin, that's where we're expecting the most active corridor for thunderstorms today, with the primary hazard setting around those strong winds. And speaking of temperatures today, it's going to be mild in the morning, 50s, 60s to low 70s to start things off, with afternoon highs above normal still, 70s, 80s, 90s, courtesy of that warm front, keeping temperatures above normal for midweek. And wind gusts today, again, for Wednesday, it's going to be slightly breezy out there, so if thunderstorms move over your area, could see those winds briefly get stronger, but we are seeing some breezy conditions today, generally about gusts 30 to 40 miles an hour. And for your Thursday, another seasonably mild morning in the 40s, 50s to low 60s, with afternoon highs now noticeably cooler by about 10 degrees or so, 70s to low 80s. And the bigger impact for Thursday will be the wind. So we are going to be tracking that stronger winds building in, and when it's dry, we get those stronger winds aloft mixing down to the surface. And what that means for us is gusts about 40 to 65 miles an hour, strongest across portions of the upper Snake Plain, Alco Mud Lake Desert, and up towards Clark County. That's where we have that high wind watch in effect, but keep an eye on that. We'll be getting some updates for you later today on some additional wind advisory potential for Thursday as well. And the day 2 outlook, again, does favor just eastern Idaho up towards Lemhi County as well, and just a general risk for some thunderstorms. But shown there on the HRRR model I was showing earlier, not seeing a whole lot of potential there, but can't rule out isolated storms, especially in the morning. But by the afternoon, evening hours, we're getting some drier air in here. Much of the convection will be shifting north and east outside of our region into Montana, Utah, and Wyoming. And for Friday morning, much cooler if you're looking for a night to keep the windows open. This one will be a good one, 30s, 40s to low 50s to start things off on your Friday. With afternoon highs comfortable in the 60s, 70s to low 80s, if not slightly below normal for this time of year. And wind gusts on Friday. In comparison to where we've been, this will be a lighter wind day. Still hanging out of gusts about 20 to 30 miles an hour, but nothing too bad for your East Idaho wind standards. And for Saturday, another cool morning in the 30s, 40s to low 50s across the board. With afternoon highs now warming back up, so under the increasing influence of high pressure for Saturday, going to keep winds on the lighter side, but increasing temperatures by about another 10 degrees, 70s, 80s to mid-90s to start your weekend. And wind gusts on Saturday, just about where they were on Friday, gusts about 20 to 30 miles an hour, peaking during those afternoon hours. And heading into Sunday, this is when our next system is going to be moving in. We're expecting precipitation chances later in the day, so it should start things off mostly dry for your Sunday, with afternoon highs slightly just a touch cooler, but still 70s, 80s across the board. And wind gusts will be on the increase for your Sunday as we get some more active weather rolling in. Again, not looking like a washout by any means, but keep an eye on some afternoon shower thunderstorm potential for Sunday. We'll get some more details as we get closer to that. But gusts do look pretty strong across portions of the Snake Plain, Arco, Mud Lake Desert region. Gusts about 40 to 55 miles an hour. And a look at what's to come heading into the 6 to 10 day period. First part of July, 1st through the 5th, does show our region in below normal favorite temperatures. So it's kind of showing you behind that secondary system heading into the first part of July. We will get some cooler air in here, highs in the 70s and 80s generally, before things trend to warm back up heading into the later part of the first week of July. 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook does keep us in that above normal favored chances. Again, we're tracking that system rolling in for later part of this week into early next week. But beyond that, some unsettled weather could continue into early next week. We'll keep an eye on that for you, but some below normal conditions just to our southwest. 8 to 14 day temperature outlook does keep us near normal in that July 3rd through 9th time frame. With the precipitation chances looking like they'll be on the decrease, some more below normal favored, as I was mentioning, and we get some active weather to start the month, but a little bit drier heading into the July 3rd through 9th time frame. And that's about all I have for you this morning. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have an awesome Wednesday and stay safe out there.